Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Prince Automation Destination. So in our exception handling series, in the previous lecture, we discussed about how to maintain the order of catch blocks in case we are using multiple catch blocks for handling multiple exceptions. In case you haven't looked into my video, I'll request you to please go back to that video and understand more on how to use multiple catch blocks and what should be the order, right? So today what we are going to discuss about another important topic, that is finally block. We will try to understand what is the need of finally block and where exactly we can fit in finally block within try catch block, right? So let me jump onto the code side and try to understand the flow. So if you notice, we are using this particular program since starting. So we have one try and catch block, right, wherein we were trying to access one array. Let me quickly walk you through at high level. So we have one main method wherein we are calling test method. Here we have defined one array having size 5 starting from 0th index up till 4th index. Now we are calling test1 with array. And now what we are trying to do at line number 10, we were trying to access array of 5, which is an invalid index, right? Because we have elements up till 4th index, right? Now when we are trying to print this particular statement, then what will happen? We will get one array index out of bound exception. So when we will get array index out of bound exception, the program will terminate. So to handle it, what we have done, we have enclosed it with the try block and we have handled exception using catch block, right? In case you want to understand how to handle exceptions using try catch, I'll be sharing the same in the I icon. You can get more understanding from there, right? Now what is the need of finally block when we have catch block? So first of all, let me type in simply finally block. So we can put the finally block here and I'm going to type in I am in finally, right? Now whether, irrespective of whether exception occurs in this block or not, the final block will execute. Let us try to understand it, right? So in this case we are trying to access array of 5, and when we will execute this particular program, what will happen? We will get this exception, the control will go to catch block, and then after finally will be printed. So you see, we executed the program. It first went, the control first went into this, and then we printed I am in finally, meaning this is the case when we got the exception. What about when we don't get the exception? Even then the finally will be printed, while catch won't be printed because we didn't get the exception. So what we have done, we have replaced array of 5 with array of 4, which is nothing but a valid index. So in this case the control won't go to catch block and finally will be executed, right? So this is the need of finally, like, not need actually, this is how the finally works. Finally will execute irrespective of whether we get exception in try block and catch block. Now what is the need of finally block? Let us try to understand that. So within try block, for example, you are creating some resource which is of no use for rest of the execution, right? So if we want clean that object, if we want close that connection, then what will happen? It will lead to resource leakage or performance optimization compromise, right? So in order to handle it, what we need to do, so there is a finally break where we can close the connection. So for example, we are opening one database connection, opening DB connection, right, using some code. Right now I'm typing it in pseudocode, right? And then what we want to do, we want to simply close the connection so that there is no resource leakage, right? So for this purpose we use finally to execute it as a last statement so that we don't have any resource leakage. Now we have understood, like, what is the need of finally. Now we want to understand, can we use try with finally? So first of all, let us try to understand this particular scenario. So we were using try with catch. Similarly, we can use try with finally as well without catch block, right? So if I simply write this particular line of code, then what will happen? If I'll execute it, the control will go in finally, right? So this is how try finally can be used alongside try catch. It can be used alone as well using with try, I mean, right? So this is a widely asked question as well. Can we use try with finally without catch block? So the answer to this is yes, we can use try with finally. And so this is it from now, and from this video I made. In case of any queries or doubts, please feel free to comment in the YouTube lecture. And I'll request you to please like, share and subscribe my video so that like it helped me create more such video and it will boost my confidence. Thank you once again for watching.